The old railroad grade trail, Marin County, outside San Francisco, a popular mountain hike with spectacular views. It's the last place you'd expect to find a grisly murder scene. But that's where 67-year-old Steve Carter met his fate, the prominent therapist hiking with his dog on the winding path. Who knew his steps would be his last? Another hiker discovered Steve's body. He was shot to death, lying in a pool of blood along the rustic trail. His dog Coco shot too, still attached to Carter's wrist with a leash.
There's a possible theory that we're following up on now, that the person or persons involved in this homicide did in fact steal our victim's vehicle.
It's a mystery cops really want to solve. Carter moved to the Bay Area to support his beloved wife Lokita, who was undergoing chemotherapy.
I can't imagine a person on this planet who would want to do harm to such a gentle, beautiful human being as Steve Carter.
Detectives with police dogs scour the rugged terrain for evidence.
Obviously, a gun was used in the commission of this crime, and there's a great possibility that the gun might have been discarded either near or close by the area. So we bring the dogs in to assist us with the search.
Cops also search for the victim's car, a silver Volkswagen Jetta, similar to this one. Witnesses spotted 2 men and 1 woman near the crime scene, telling cops they looked homeless, tattered, and dirty. That was the break cops were waiting for. Take a look at this convenience store surveillance video. The tape shows 2 people, a man and a woman, matching the descriptions called in by tipsters. Cops say there was a 3rd person, a male not seen in the video.
One of the men was described as having a tie-dye t-shirt. The second one of the individuals described as having a backpack, maybe some type of a bedroll or sleeping bag, and the woman was only described as having dirty hair with dreadlocks.
Investigators believe after the trio shot Carter, they fled Marin County, driving the murdered man's car to Portland, Oregon, more than 600 miles away. Check out this shot pulled from a security camera. The 3 suspects can be seen standing around Carter's stolen car at a gas station. The same day Carter's body was found. The suspects are arrested and linked to another murder just 2 days earlier in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. The victim, Audrey Carey, a 23-year-old backpacker visiting from Canada, was allegedly bludgeoned to death. Lila Olligood, Morrison Lampley, and Sean Angold are charged with first-degree murder.
It's our investigation that led to actually the identification of who we believe is responsible for both of these murders.
Our San Francisco affiliate KRON reports that Sean Angold looked indifferent, while 18-year-old Lila Olligood looked scared.
How would you feel? You know, she turned 18 in July, and you know, this is overwhelming.
The suspects were known to the community as tweakers, a nickname for meth addicts who lived on the streets in San Francisco's Haight-Ashbury district, a community known in the 60s for its hippie counterculture, but has since deteriorated into a haven for transients. Lampley's suspect's Facebook page reveals more. He calls 18-year-old Lila Olligood his love. And then a sinister post. The alleged shooter plays a game with the alphabet, and for the letter K, he writes, "Killed someone. Yeah, long time ago." Lawyers say even though Olligood and Angold didn't fire the gun, they can be held responsible for the murder.
In a case like this, when you aid and abet, in other words, you're part of a crime, it's just as if you pulled the trigger. So it doesn't matter whether you were actually the perpetrator of the death. You are held equally responsible.
If convicted, the suspects will have a lot of time to think about their crimes. They could face life in prison or the death penalty.